Okay. Ready to go live. Aloha, friends. Should be live. Let me know how it goes. Okay. I hear myself, so I think I'll turn that off. Hi, everyone. Aloha, welcome. Let me say hi to all the nice folks. I see Cindy, first live lesson. Welcome. Renee, hello. Leah. D. Yegi in Maine, first live lesson. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Maggie from Michigan. Chipper from Albuquerque. ABQ. Edgar from Pittsburgh, hello. Diane from Rhode Island. Yeah, Christina from rainy LA. Yeah, there's lots of people today. There's 79 watching right now. I mean, I think you guys are excited about this song. And rightly so. This is like one of the most iconic songs ever, right? You know, you don't hear the song and go like, oh, whatever, you know, totally forgettable. Lava and Salsa Adventures. Yes. Wet and Chilly Day is perfect for strumming the ukulele. Totally. And it has been torrential here in San Francisco. And we had an earthquake last night and an earthquake the night before. It's like the apocalypse or something. Holly, welcome from Kansas. Sue, feeling intimidated by all the chords, but I'm sure that Cynthia will make it fun. Yes, I hope so. I wrote in the Patreon post, I added a lot of the fancy chords to make it more, what's not the word authentic, but like, to honor the original arrangement, but we can totally take away those fancy chords and still get the body of the song. So I'll go over that today. Joanne from Portland, hello. Tony, I think that's Tony Jennings, Garden City, Kansas. First live lesson, welcome. Donna, also, first live lesson, welcome. Other Donna from Pacifica. Cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know how to chat, if you go to the upper right corner, you have to log into YouTube in order to chat. Yes. Jim, hello. Irene, hi Irene. From Jersey. Give me the secrets to unlock. You know, what's crazy is that this is an easy version. So I worked like, I had to really figure out how to make it a little more accessible, but also still capturing, you know, the spirit of the original. So we'll see how this goes. But I will do my best to unlock all the secrets. Christina was thinking she would upload this. Hey, you could still go for it. Go for it. Yeah? Okay. Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Michael from Modesto. Yes. Robert. First live lesson. Welcome. Cool. Cindy is an NB. I'm not sure what NB is. Tell me what NB is. Sue, yay. Hi, Sue. I think, did I see you were building a ukulele? You posted something about building your own ukulele? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, there's lots of you right here. Oh, okay, I will go faster. Let's see, Sue. Hello, Dawn. Barbara from Fort Wayne. Lynn from Spokane. Patricia. Sherry from La Crosse. Chris from LA. Helen from Eva Beach. Awesome. Yes, tell us about the weather in Eva Beach. Lynn, hello. Okay. Barbara's from Maryland. Judy. Hi, Judy. Mammoth Lakes crew. Fernanda from Long Beach. Hello. Chen Wei. Nice. Thank you for joining. Flying Diva. First live lesson. Great. Monica. Yay. John. Okay. You guys need to check out the Patreon open mic giveaway playlist. John posted the entire song for Stairway to Heaven and did an amazing job. And John, I'm super stoked for you. John likes to say that he's the one who is pestering me to finish Stairway to Heaven. He was actually the nicest person to pester me to finish Stairway to Heaven, and he actually played it all the way through. So if you haven't submitted a video yet, tonight is the deadline. You can play any song that's a Cynthia Lynn arrangement. You know, go back to Stand By Me or Three Little Birds, perfectly fine. Randall from Boston. Hi, Min. Oh yeah, and we're doing the live drawing tomorrow. I'm going to post that after this lesson. I'm catching up on everything. But tune in tomorrow to find out who the winners are. I need to get all this done because next week I'm going to be gone all week. I'm going to LA to do recording. I got a show, and then I'm at NAMM, the music conference. So jam-packed month. I was going to try to take it easy this year, and it's not happening. We'll see. Okay, Stephanie, second live lesson from upstate New York. Welcome. Tracy Lou. Tracy, it's so fun. It was so fun to see you in the open mic giveaway, because I think in all this time that you've been patron and taking classes, I haven't seen you, so that's really cool. Janice from Lake Tahoe. Wei-Yan. Wei-Yan! Wei-Yan is my hula sister. Hi, Wei-Yan. Great, welcome. Susan from Philly. Claudia from Buffalo. Robert from Fort Dodge, Iowa. All right, cool. 112 watching now. You guys are definitely excited about this song. Nathaniel from NYC. Oh, great. You should connect with Jenny. Joanne is... Oh, the highlights. They're just growing out. Yeah. I need to boost them again. Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Oh, it's great to see your videos, too. Linda from Soggy Wine Country. Ha, 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 ha. Claudia from Florida. Dawn, yes, hello. Lydia from Raleigh, first time, awesome. Carol Q, Greater Boston area. Sue from Redwood City. Donald from Albuquerque, another Albuquerque person you guys should touch base. TRP Ukulele. Tracy from Seattle, nice, first live lesson. Annette. Kat, yay, hi Kat, aloha. Polly from BK. Catherine from Sunshine Coast, Queensland. Oh, tell us how it is over there. It's summer, right? Christian from Quebec. Wendy from Ontario. Our Canadians in the house. Heidi from AZ. Yeah. Joshua from Portland. Hi, Joshua. There's Portland folks that, well, I think you guys know each other, right? A lot of the Portland folks. Jamie from Utah. Tonya? Let's see, oh my gosh, where did I go? Oh, I lost track. Tanya, Sandra, Tanya's from North Carolina, Sandra from Redondo Beach, Maria, love the movie. If you haven't seen it, yeah, I need to see it. I really want to see it. Jill from Newport, Oregon. Oh, great. Okay, Trek to Tiny. Trek to Tiny, what's your name? Snowy, Idaho. I can call you Trek to Tiny, that's fine too. Michelle, hello. Brooke, yay. Mary, welcome. Okay, here we go. Pam from Wisconsin. NB, New Brunswick, okay. I figured it was Canadian and then I couldn't figure out what. Milo Dog, yes. Kim from Gardena. Oh, goodness. Okay, everything's scrolling. Helen. Oh, yeah. Eva Beach, 81 and sunny. All right. Yeah. We have reason to be jealous. Margaret from Belmont. Eric from Northwest. Megan from Philly. Joan from Palm Desert. Kirsten from Portland. Fran from Washington. John is going to start obsessing about Bohemian Rhapsody. Patty from San Diego. Cookie Ideas. Hello, Christine from Colorado. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I also posted a playthrough on the $3 patron chord chart post, so you can use that to play along with if you like. Why don't we start by playing through it, and you can see, just get a feel for how we're going to move through the chords, and then we will break it down. But you can see a lot of it is just, it's the chords, right? The chords itself are what make it challenging, mostly because otherwise you'd really have to write out all of the tab. So here we go. Okay, sing along. If you want, you can try to just not strum, but just try to map out the chords in the left hand. Yeah? All right, here we go. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. 3, 4. Too late, my time has come, sends shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go, gotta leave you all behind to face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all. And then I didn't really give an ending there, but let's just end on that B flat minor for now. And then it goes into the solo. Oh my goodness. Aw, Sue said it brought tears to her eyes. Wow, thank you, Sue. Hello, folks who just joined here. Kate from Edmonton, Lanny from Ocean City, NJ, New Jersey, Jan from Florida. Okay, great. So I essentially, what the process that I needed to do in order to get to this version was that I basically needed to map it all out in the original key, which is B flat or G minor, and basically has a ton of B flats and E flats, which I know are terrible for people to play. So then I moved it into this key, which is C or A minor, which is much easier to play, and it's a little bit higher to sing, which could be good for some people and, you know, less good for some people. But that's the process that I went through. So I basically listened to this song and tried to break it all down and then convert it into a more stripped down version. So this is the stripped down version, my friends. And I will tell you how to strip it down even more. And you can see in the beginning, there's just a lot of simple not simple, but basically straightforward chords, right? So some of these chords should be familiar to you, and then the fancier chords will go over, and also you could not play them. You can play some other version of them if you really need. Yeah. Okay, so let's start right from the top, okay? So I give you a different A minor 7. And the truth is you could just play regular A minor or open A minor 7 if you want, you know? For all of this, if there's a fancy chord and you'd rather play a chord that you know, you can totally do that. That the difference is in what we call the voicing, the order of the strings, right? So A minor 7 sounds like this, or the first position one. And then the version I want you to play is here. Right? There's also an A minor 7 that looks like this. This, if you have a low G ukulele, I would suggest playing that one. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? And then my intermediate friends should know that, have seen this change before. We had this a lot in Stars Fell on Alabama. Holly said the chord chart is missing G minor. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay, that's why it's a work in progress. Okay, G minor. Yeah, we'll talk through it when we get there. Yeah, but yes, it is missing, and thank you for that. I will fix that. Yes. Okay. Okay, Donna's asking, what if you can't sing that high? I'll give you an alternative for that too. You know, you can. That's the other tricky thing about this song is that there are multiple layers of vocals, and you can actually pick any layer you like to sing. So if you hear different people covering the song, they pick different layers of the vocals to sing. Yep. Okay. So, okay, starting from the top, right? Try this A minor. So you're in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th fret. Is this the real life? Okay, now move to your bar D7. Okay, and also if you're a beginner, then just get familiar with these chords. But basically, pretty much anyone who is past very beginner will know this chord, right? Bar D7. Is this just fantasy? Okay, to your G7. Caught in a landslide. And of course, we all know our C. No escape to reality. Yeah. Open your eyes, A minor, C7. Look up to the skies and see. Okay, so far those two lines are all chords that a beginner should know. Okay, nothing fancy there except for this A minor 7, and you can play the other A minor 7 if you want. There's a B flat missing? There's no B flat in this song. There's only a B flat. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I guess there is a B flat in this song. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to make more room in my chord bag. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. So let's try those first two lines again. Yeah. Starting from the top. 3, 4. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. A minor. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Okay? Now let's keep going single strums, D minor. You're just adding your finger. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. Okay, and then this next part is super fun. Even if you don't really know these chords, you'll learn them really quick. It's basically our B flat shape. Yep. So let's actually just make the B flat shape since it's missing on the chord chart. You take your index finger and you cover both strings on the 1st fret, right? Both your E and A strings, and then you stair step up. Your middle finger goes on the 2nd fret, third string, the C, and then your ring finger goes on the 3rd fret, top string. That's your B flat. Now what we're doing is we're taking this shape, okay? Now move it up, the entire shape, up 1 fret. Now this is your B. Now you're moving this entire shape up 1 more fret. Now you're starting in your 3rd fret. Okay, this is our C star. I'm just calling it C star so that you can distinguish this one from the other C. Now you slide this one up 1 more fret. This is our C sharp. Okay, essentially this section we're just moving this shape chord, so you want to get good at this shape. Okay, so I like to recommend turning this finger a little bit to the outside. You see what I'm doing here? Then you get a little more surface area across those 2 strings, and then add your other 2 fingers, and then pluck 1 string at a time to make sure you're pressing hard enough. Okay, you gotta hold against your thumb in the back here. Okay, and then for those of you who are newer to reading chord diagrams, there's a little 4. Yeah, oh, where is it? There's a little 4 right there next to the C sharp. That means that you're starting in the 4th fret. Okay, so your shape is starting in the 4th fret. All right, so we go easy come, easy go. Right, you're just taking this shape, moving it down, down, up, up. Little high, little low. Okay, also, so that part to sing is very high, but there are other vocal layers there. You can just kind of like pick one of these notes. Easy come. Oh no. Easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Okay, you could pick. Easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. So, you know, don't worry too much about what note you go to there. I would say whatever note you hear, that's the note that you can sing. It's like if it's in the chord, it's in the vocal layer. Okay, so I think it's easiest to hear the high one. Oh, sorry, this one. Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Okay, let's keep going here just to cover the chords, because the rest of the chords, there's only one fancy chord here, right? F. Anyway the wind blows. Okay, here's our fancy chord. If you don't, you know, you could just not play this chord if you don't like this chord, but essentially this chord shape, you stack the 1 and 2 across the G and E strings, and then you come in with the 3 and 4 fingers, right? You have to use your pinky here on the C and A string. Okay, you'll see this chord a ton when you get to jazz ukulele, like the intermediates have had recently. Okay, so if you're into jazz ukulele, then join us at the intermediate level where you'll get a little bit more of the theory. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't really. Okay. Doesn't really. Now go to your G7. Matter to me. To me. And here on the C6, I give you a variation of the C over here. Okay? And I'll explain to you why I picked that one in a minute. But let's just leave it at that for now. Yeah? Okay, cool. So let's take it from the top of the intro, just single strumming, although you could play the easy come, easy go part. That part's fun. Okay, here we go. Ready? From the top, 3, 4. Is this the, where's that note? Okay, so we're singing. If you don't remember which note to start singing on, it's the open string, if you have a high G. Okay, ready? 3, 4. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. 4th fret, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. F, any way the wind blows. Our funky chord doesn't really matter. That's a fast change. To me, to me. Okay, so because this is a hard song and we have a wide range of people watching, you know, I'm going to keep going with giving more challenging variations, and the beginners just know that you should scale back for yourself, play the chords that you know, right? If at any point you feel like it's overwhelming, take a break, just watch a little bit, sing. You can always come back and watch this again later, okay? All right, so we're not going to go into the picking pattern yet. Let's go into our let's go through the rest of our chords first, okay? Just because for most people, just getting the chords down is going to make it more playable, yeah? Okay, so let's go to the first line of the verse, starting with the C6. Okay, I'm using this particular shape because I want the picking pattern to have a certain voicing. Yep. You can always just play a regular C. You really can just play a regular C. Mama, perfectly fine. Yeah, you can do that. So play regular C if you want, but if you want to do the picking later, then try to go with this C6. Mama, let's keep going. Just kill the man. D minor. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Okay? Right. Still pretty manageable, especially if you use a regular C. Second line. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it. Okay, now here's a fun chord. So all of the fancy chords I added are to make it more fun. So for me, right, you can skip it. You can go, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. But I love that Freddie Mercury, he adds this extra dissonant note, right? He goes, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. And there's actually more dissonant notes in that run, but I'm just giving you one because it's enough to kind of give the idea of it. Yeah? Okay, cool. All right. Welcome, friends, new people who just joined. Okay. So now I've gone and... Okay, now this A7 sharp 5, you're going from the D minor, okay? What I would do is keep the middle finger there, pick up your ring finger, scooch the index finger up to cover 2 strings. Yeah? So now I've gone and thrown it all away. You could just try that phrase for yourself, D minor, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Again, you can skip it if you want. You could skip that A7 sharp 5 and just play the D minor. But, you know, you might as well try. Now I've gone and thrown it all away. Okay, let's do the first 2 lines of the verse. Yeah, from our C6. Ready? Mama, 3, 4. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Back to the C6. Mama, regular C's fine too. Life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Okay to keep going on, everybody? Now let's go to the F for mama. Ready? Third line. 2. Oh no, let's single strum. No counting. Ready? F, mama. And I say hold 3 there because we're gonna go mama, 2, 3. Ooh. Okay? So if you know the song, and most of you know the song, we're moving chords on the ooh, right? So you might instinctively know to move there, but the counting behind it is mama, 2, 3, ooh. Okay? So let's try that again. Ready? 3, 4. Mama, 2, 3, ooh. C to D minor, right? All beginner-friendly chords, right? Keep going. Didn't mean. Okay, here's the G minor that I left off the chord chart, right? So you're going in ukulele chord number notation, we would say 0, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so the first string is open, the second string is on the 2nd fret, the third string is on the 3rd fret, the 4th string is on the 1st fret. 0, 2, 3, 1. Okay. John is asking, is this arrangement better for high G, low G, or it doesn't matter? You know, that's part of the complication of creating these arrangements, is that I try to make sure that they sound okay on high G and low G, but there are ways to optimize on both high G and low G. So this is a good base for both high G and low G, this arrangement, and then I would make some modifications. You might hear them for yourself. I would say that. If you know, are, I think, you know, sophisticated enough a player that you have both high G and low G, play it on both and see what you hear, what kind of voicings, different voicings you hear. Yeah, I think it works for both. I would definitely play this on a low G just because I think it gives you more breadth of sound. And, you know, if you think about Freddie Mercury's piano, it was all over. It was like, do, 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 do. You know, it's the whole keyboard. So the low G gives you a little bit more, but I wanted to teach it on the high G because I think more people have high Gs. Yeah. So I could switch to it later too, yeah? Good. Carol likes the more interesting chords, you know? Eventually you're gonna learn them, so I'm just introducing them slowly, yeah. Okay, so, oh, Leah made a good point, right? That the this G minor shape is just like our A minor 7 shape, the very first chord, except scooched back, yep, great. Kat is asking, what is the number sequence for the low A minor 7 chord? Do you mean this one? The low G A minor 7 chord? I'd go 2, 4, 3, 3. Yep. Good. Okay. Okay, so this is what this part sounds like. Mama, ooh. Okay, going back to the G minor, you're going, didn't mean to make you cry. I made it a super easy change that sounds really nice and dissonant, okay? So you're just going from G minor, and then you're just moving, scooching your ring finger back. Yeah, you hear how it sounds really harsh? But that's the point. Dissonance is meant to sound, it's meant to throw your ear off so that you're like, oh, like, what's coming next? Something different must be coming next because it leads us to resolution. And music is all about finding resolution. Maybe life is all about finding resolution, but we need those little conflicts to give us a path back to resolution. How about that? Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. So you go G minor. Didn't mean to make you cry. Super easy change back to the C7. If I'm not back again this time. Okay, let's just do that line. Mama, 2, 3, 4. Mom. what am I singing here? Throw it all away. No. Oh my gosh. I just gotta throw it all away. Oh, mama. Okay, our open string. Okay, ready? 3, 4. Mama, ooh, to the G minor. Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time. Okay, let's go back to, no, let's go to the next slide, right? This time tomorrow, F tomorrow. Carry on, D minor. As if nothing, B flat minor, nothing. This is a pretty hard bar chord for most people. You can cheat and do B minor 7. As if nothing really, it's a little too jazzy for this part of the song, but you're fine to play it. You can play bar 1st fret, but if you can, you're gonna bar just the 3 strings and then add, you could bar the whole fret too, but you gotta add your ring finger here. As if nothing really matters, okay? So you can go over that part. Tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. And we'll go over that last part. Let me look at this question. Irene's asking, do you have any suggestion for the A7 sharp 5? You keep hitting the A string. Yeah, so I would say you got to really lean into that knuckle, that top knuckle, in order to not hit the A string. But yeah, it is a matter of practice, but think about pinching against your thumb in the back there. Yeah? As if Yep. Okay. Okay, the last line, and then we'll finish out the end of the song. There we go. So tomorrow, right? We'll go from the F on tomorrow. If I'm back again this time tomorrow, carry on, B flat minor, as if nothing really matters. Okay, let's single strum this part. Matters, F. Now B flat is like we went over before, with the easy come, easy go shape, but you're gonna go with the 1st fret. B flat, F. Now D diminished 7 is just like E flat diminished 7, but back 1 fret, same shape. Okay, again, that dissonant sound, it leads you back to your resolution. Okay? Okay. Take a breath. And remember, you know, this is a journey. This song, you know, took me a very long time to figure out, and I've been playing music for pretty much my whole life. So don't put expectations on yourself to, you know, master anything. I would suggest taking the parts that you feel comfortable with and then focusing on those parts and giving yourself time to come back and learn the following parts. Yeah? Okay. Cool. Let's try to, let's play actually just the last 2 lines of the verse, and then we'll try the entire verse. Maybe we'll try the entire 2nd verse, okay? So just from the mama of the 1st verse. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Mama, 3. Ooh, G minor. Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time, F tomorrow. Carry on, B flat minor, as if nothing really matters. F, we go, B flat, F, that's fast, 1st fret. Hold 3, and, okay, great. Yay! Oh, I'm glad you guys are having fun. Nellike, hi Nellike. Okay, now let's try the whole verse. And I'll sing the 2nd verse, right? Just try to hang on with the chords here. Ready? Too late? 2, 3, 4. Too late, A minor. My time has come. sends shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, G minor. I don't wanna die. Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all. Okay, we'll leave it there. Okay, so probably for most of you, that's enough just to try to handle all of those chords. Now let's look at the picking pattern, okay? Actually, maybe we should do the strumming pattern first, but they're really interconnected here. Okay, so just so that you have an idea about the picking pattern, right? So this is the way I write out my picking patterns, is with the finger numbers. So the thumb is 1, index is 2, middle finger's 3, ring finger's 4. Okay, so our picking pattern here is 1, 2, 3, 2, and then 4, and then the 3. Okay, so let's go on that C6, for instance, okay? Okay, a lot of this is shaped around achieving this picking pattern. So if the way Jake Shimabukuro plays it, right, he goes, right, that like you're using more of the range. You can do that with this song, but you have to be a more advanced player. What is it? Yeah. Right? If you want to, you can go and figure out the tab to, or just like, you can hear it where, what those arpeggios are, but we are not, I'm not trying to do that with this arrangement because I want it to be more accessible. So I'm trying to, using this picking pattern to achieve the feel of it without it being as hard. Yep. So on the C6, right, we go 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3. Okay, so that sounds fine on the high G, and I think it sounds even better on the low G. Mama just killed a man. See, I didn't put that in the chart, but if you can hear that, send shiver down my spine. You know, there's ways to even make this fancier, but I'm giving you the foundation for that, right? Okay, so that's the picking pattern, right? 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3. Okay, for my beginners, you can just do the pattern that you see for the split measure, which is just 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. You can also, I would say actually for beginners, you could play a regular C and then just play 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head. Right? Think of ways to simplify it for yourself, you know? But everybody else, you know, if you want to give that a try, let's walk through it slowly on the first line, this picking pattern, right? So on the C6, we go mama, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3. Go to your A minor. Just killed him. It's same pattern. D minor. Put a gun against his head. 4, 3. Pull my trigger. Okay, now here's our split measure. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. G7. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Okay. On our split measures, we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. So you're going to do that for each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Yeah, let me know if that makes sense, the picking pattern. The counts are, right, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, hold. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I put the counts in there so that you remember that you got to hold it. Yeah? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Mama just killed a man. Right? My more intermediate players can play around with inversions and voicings of the different chords with the same picking pattern and see if that achieves the more melodic, I guess, melodic sequence that goes with the original. Yeah. Fernanda's asking, could you do the split pattern again? Right. So on the D minor, the G7, you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then move to the G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the simplest picking pattern you can get. It's just down. 1, 2, down the strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cool. Let's try that through the first line again. C6, 3, 4. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Remembering to do that split measure. Let's do that one more time. 3, 4. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mama. Okay. That part is hard, going right back into the C6. But again, you can play it on the C, but it's not the same effect, right? It's not the same effect. You can find a way to play it on open strings, but then it's not uniform for the whole song. So I tried to find a chord that would keep it uniform for the whole song. Yep. Renee's asking, your picking pattern nails it. How did you figure that out? I tried a lot of different things. I tried this song in various keys so that I could achieve that picking pattern. I tried, Jake does it in G, right? So I tried it in that key, but then vocally it didn't work very well with the rest of the song. And so, yeah, I tried the original key, and then it was a little too hard, and didn't in the original key it worked pretty well, but it was just going to be too hard to play. So yeah, I tried a lot of different things. And I tried different fingering patterns too, right? I tried to do, let's see, something like, wait. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1. It's the same sound, right, as this. Similar. But harder to play. You know, so it's things like that, and it doesn't work for other chords. So, yeah, I had to try a lot of different things to make it work. So that's a fun challenge for me, and I've been racking my brain about it for the past 2 days. Okay, cool. Okay, all right, let's keep going here. Let's go to the second line here with Mama, life had just begun. Okay, ready? We'll do the picking pattern. 3 and 4 and Mama, life had just begun. Okay, now we got our split measure here, but now I've got it, and now just single strums. Throat it all, and then we're gonna move into our strum, okay? So everybody get that feeling? Yeah? Okay. Now I've got it, now I've got it. So just straight down, now I've got it on that D minor, and then single strums. Throat it all. Okay, now our strum here is our rock strum, and I need to make a rock strum tutorial. Please keep reminding me about that, okay? Our rock strum, if you mute your strings, right, is down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, so I have it written out on the top of the chord chart, but let me play it slower, right? You're gonna go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. In rock, you emphasize that first beat, so you can think of it as a head banging strut, right? Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, so if you are more of a beginner and that rhythm is hard to achieve, down strums are perfectly fine and probably will sound just like it, you know, pretty close, yeah? Okay, so, and now I'm gonna throw it all away. Okay, let's try that second line going into that strum, okay? With the pick. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 3. Ready? 3, 4. Mama, life has just begun. Life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all. Strum it out away. Okay, now let's keep going with the strum for the third line. Okay, ready? Mama, mama. Now that's hard because you have to switch in the middle of the strum. That's just something you're gonna get used to, okay? But just think about those down strums. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. G minor. Didn't mean to make you cry. Okay, notice on the split measures, you're just gonna play one of those rock strums per chord, okay? But for the chords that are a whole measure that are not within brackets, you're going to play that rock strum twice. Didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really. You just have to hit one strum on the B flat minor, okay? And then we go back to picking. Eric says, I wasn't sure if it's going to sound good. I mean, for me, it's like I feel it as a burden on myself if it doesn't sound good, which is why I didn't send out the chord chart until this afternoon. I was like, you know, I've been just massaging it and trying to get it to a place where it sounds like something. So it's still, I do think it's still a work in progress, and I don't know how much I'll adjust, but it's a good exercise for me. Yeah. Okay. So then that last part. So last line. Tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. You're gonna pick 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, hit. Those are all just single strums. And then back to the C6. It's a little bit of an interlude. Okay, now let's go to the top and try to incorporate our picking into it, okay? So from the very top, right? We might just go through the entire thing at this point. We'll talk through it, but go through the entire thing, right? Ready? From the top, single strums. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no, escape from reality. I love that low note. Okay, now you're gonna start the pick on this A minor. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Okay, now next line, D minor. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy because I'm 4th fret. Easy come, easy go, little high, little low on the F. Split measure. Any way the wind blows. Okay, our E flat diminished. Doesn't really matter to, and then one strum. Okay, I'd work through that in your own time, mostly just because we're getting to the end of our lesson here. Or let me know if there's certain parts you want to go over. But let's keep going for now, but feel free to chat in if there's certain parts you want to go over, okay? Now we're on the To Me, right? And this is an iconic part of the song, in the original song, right? It's like the transition from this intro into the verse, right? To me. Let's keep going. Verse 1. Mama just killed a man. Single strum if you're a beginner. Put the gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Split measure. Mama. Actually, this is all too fast. Sorry. Let's go slower. Let's go way slower. Way slower. Okay. Back to the top of the verse. Oh no, let's go to the To Me, and we'll do everything really slow. So we'll go 1 and 2 and 3. To me. 1 and 2 and 3. Mama, mama. A minor. Just killed a man. D minor. Put a gun against his head. Split measure. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Back to the C6, and oh, you can always play a C. Mama, life had just begun. Split measure, but now I've gone and strum it. Brought it all the way, strumming. 1 and 2 and down, down, down. Mama, 3. Ooh. G minor, didn't mean to make you cry. Move that finger. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. Hold as if nothing really matters. Pick it, matters if. Hit, hold. 2, 3. Back to the C6 and. Second verse. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. It up there. Yep. So, yeah, practice. It's all practice. It's all practice. Such is life, right? Okay, so, focus on the parts you like. That's one of those like party tricks, like, oh my gosh, that's from Bohemian Rhapsody. And then you can just strum the rest of it. Anyway the wind know, as you practice more, you'll realize that there are a lot of ways that you can simplify and still feel like it's the song, you know? So, okay, we'll wrap it up there. Let me know if you have any burning questions, but there's tons to work on, and so it is just a matter of really spending time with it. You can always go back to this video, and in YouTube, use the gear icon to slow down the video, play it back at 3/4 speed, half speed. You can go to the playthrough that I shared, and you can also practice with that. And I'll get a play along going for this. And yeah, sure, if you guys want to do part 2, we can put that on next month's vote. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. It's it's definitely fun for me, and I know that when the patrons vote for a song, it's because they don't have another way to learn the song. That's what I've learned from these past couple years of making songs for the patrons, is that if there's already a good tutorial out there, then the patrons generally don't feel the need to vote for the song. But there are no tutorials for Bohemian Rhapsody that aren't basically like learn to play it the way Jake plays it. So hopefully this is fun for you all, and definitely keep giving me feedback. Yeah. And take your time, Yeah. Great. Yeah, keep me posted. Oh, Judy, you're going to come to the show. Excellent. Yeah, I'll be in LA next week, show on Thursday night with Ukulele and Abe Lagermus Jr., and we should have some special guests too. And then on Friday, I will be at the NAMM conference, 2 p.m. at the Ohana booth. And then February 23rd, I have a beginner boot camp, Ukulele 101 boot camp in Berkeley at Freight and Salvage. And there's a patron discount on Patreon. You can look for the post. There's a patron discount for it. Christina's asking, D diminished to C6 fast transition. D diminished. I like to move my ring finger to the top and slide it over. Yeah? Yeah? So that's where I would start. Yeah? Okay, cool. Oh, the Trek to Time is bringing joyful music to my fire pit. I love fire pits. Okay, Jill says that was not as impossible as it seemed first. Good, right? I hope that's. I hope that becomes synonymous with Cynthia Lynn arrangement. Not as scary as it looks. Great. Oh, Donna's going to be in Berkeley and bringing a friend. Perfect. Yeah. Use your patron discount to bring a friend. That would be great. Yay. Okay. Yay. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you there. And great to have all of you tuned in. Yeah. Lydia, I'm just seeing you. Wendy. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Mimi. Yay. Awesome. And I will see you all again. Oh, soon tomorrow. Live drawing, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Submit your videos for the open mic. Do it now. Seriously, just do it right now while you're still like have your ukulele out. Just record something that you can easily pull up and play. And it's been awesome to get to see so many of you in the open mic, just to connect faces and sounds with your handles online. So thank you so much for being awesome patrons, and for tuning in, and for all the accolades. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Everyone have a wonderful night. Happy practicing. I think some folks will be obsessing just a little. So enjoy. And oh, I'll get a low G version up too so that you can hear that. All right, everyone, have a wonderful night. Aloha.